Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, and I was recording it last night. Though this is actually the recording today, as this will be the update just for the highlights of the Christmas tree lighting, which is actually my first time going there with the free admission. That is along with the back-to-back mall show of the Recipe for Love, starring Christian Bables and Cora Wendell from the Pinoy Big Brother Lucky 7. So, as you all noticed, it was a first love team, actually the first time, I guess. And it is about food. You know, I like food so much, but I got a lot of eating habits as of today. Though it's actually confidential, so my weight is I don't know. I'm still overweight, but I'm not going to tell you the details unless I'm gonna PM some of you on Facebook, or I'll be sharing it on the post. That may depend on the guidelines of the PMG. So let us be resourceful. As of September 1, though that was actually the first day of September, I had some of the sleeping problems just because of the new medicine for nighttime. I was supposed to drink something that's actually, yeah, it's Nerva. It's actually for the sleeping. But sleep basil, we all know that not all medicines have great effect. But sometimes it have side effects. You know, side effects could lead to something that is actually leading to a serious illness, or may end up with a disease, or even and a possible death. Death is actually the problem. I don't want to be dead because my target is I need to live longer. I want myself to live longer. I always pray to God that I'm going to heal myself, so I still have the remaining time left just to pursue my animation skills and editing, also the photography and videography documentation and everything. And I just wanted to share all those latest here. Even though I have to be careful with those guidelines here, especially on YouTube, so we need to be careful. So it's okay. As long as I have the original stuff or anything that I got it on my own from the camera. So my eating habits for today is I actually manage myself. So I actually eat some sweets or ice cream every Sunday starting this week. I'm really controlling my weight now. So as you notice that even though I ate too much, or I ate a little, that was in last September, once I eat just a little, then something bad or something dirty would come out. You know what this means, guys? You know, I had some of the severe problems here, especially to my stomach. Yeah, it's LBM, or low bowel movement. In short, diarrhea. That is one of the worst case scenario that I have. I hate those kind of sickness because what happens if I die? Then no one could take care of this network, because I really want this to improve. I really want this to improve, as I need to eat less, because right now instead of three rice meals per day, it's going to be two rice meals per day only. But if it's actually only one, that's good. If it's zero, it's okay. But if it's three, I'm not going to exceed even more meals, like three, four, five rice meals. I'm not going to do that anymore. And also the Sleepasil, after the one pack, which is actually 10 pieces, I cancel it because I had some of the serious illness around my stomach. Yeah, it's a diarrhea problem. And it does not sleep so well. So especially the medicine I have every morning, it's actually a maintenance. So instead of every morning, I'm doing it every other morning because my stomach is actually monitoring. Though it's not self-medicating. I'm I'm actually doing this just for my health, and I don't want to get a heart attack or anything in the future. But some fatty foods I can still eat. I can eat anything, but I need to eat less. I need to be careful. Even though I'm not being such a vegetarian, it's okay because um, I'm really wanted to become a fit, and I know that when it comes, like I've said in the previous week, I don't want to be fat in graduation. Nakakahiya yun. But my weight is actually expected to be normal at any time before my graduation. Hopefully, as long as I am eating less. Sometimes I need to go fasting a bit, but it doesn't work. I can't do that without my doctor's advice. Or maybe as a doctor prescription, and I cannot do fasting, but I cannot skip any meals. We all know that breakfast is the one. We all know that breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. Yeah, we need to eat breakfast because sometimes in the past years, but sometimes around 2012 or 2013, I skipped breakfast. But skipping breakfast is not good. You know, once when it comes to starvation, as based on my research, once you get starvation and you will get something like a serious illness around the stomach or anything, yeah, that would kill you even more if you cannot control your weight. And also the so those candies I actually eat every day, but right now I'm going to move it every Sunday because I don't want to eat a lot of sweets anymore. Because sweets can even increase my weight, so that's wrong. But all I need is I need to work as, but all I need is to balance. Sometimes I need to eat some veggies or anything. It's okay. But starting this week, I will try to eat one of those again, but just a bit, as long as I'm healthy, even though I'm not being a vegetarian. We all know those kids hate vegetables or anything. That was first. Just like me, I don't eat rice until the reach of grade 4. That was elementary days. But sometimes, sooner or later, I may temporarily stop eating rice just for a month. I don't know. It's undecided. But why is my father or my mother forcing me to eat rice? Because I know I don't want to be fat, guys. It's not good. But unfortunately, that is actually the advice of my doctor as well. Because I don't want myself to be fat. Because I don't want myself to become starvation. Starvation would actually kill you. And also, I sometimes sleep very late. I sometimes sleep at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning just because of the editing session. Because the videos are now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Because what if there's going to be an international marketing on the 29th? We need to work as hard as we can. And also on weekends, I actually only watch TV on weekends because we all know that there's an electricity consumption just because of the I Can See Your Voice. That is actually one of the most important shows that I must not miss. Because, singers, intonado, anything. Yeah, that would actually lose my sleepiness when it comes to the out of tune. That's right. But please bear with me as I'm working on the video. So starting tonight, as a part of the dry run, the upload time will be at 9 p.m. This is actually a 9 p.m. video for now. So that is until January 31 or February 1. So even though Rene is actually suggesting about the upcoming event, which is actually the Color Manila Fun Run, which will be held at the MOA grounds, but I don't know if I can just use it. But even though I'm actually good at composing songs, even though Rene suggests me that I can remaster it or use another song, which I'm going to compose it, but it's going to be adventurous. We all know that sometimes it can be adventurous or a funny song, but it's okay. I can do it as long as I have the balance. And also, last Thursday, I already have the soft opening of the Instagram has been released. Just take note that PMGPH stands for Philippine Media Generations Incorporated, or Philippines, or PMGPH, or PMG Philippines. But this is actually I was expecting that there should be a lot more Filipino followers, even American, just for the international marketing. But please, if there are some of the Tagalog stuff, I'm going to have it subtitled just for you to understand. We all know that TFC shows in America already have subtitles, just in case some of you do not understand Tagalog. That is one great advantage for the OFW. But please, if it's though it is optional. But next time, TFC, you must put the subtitles via captions. But this is actually a good advantage for now because some of you cannot afford the caption. So you need to be careful on the subtitles. And what if you might misheard about those subtitles, or you might get wrong? So there's no need to get subtitles on all shows, because if you put all those subtitles, it will be a lot corny. So please next time put it in closed caption, especially to ABS-CBN Global. You need to be careful on putting subtitles. And be sure to make the font very small, a little bit smaller than the actual size. So be careful. So if you want to be a part of the notification squad, just click the bell button and subscribe. And also subscribe to my other channel, StarGramFest65, because starting on December 8th, I'll be resuming uploading on that channel. It'll be every Saturday. I don't know what time I will upload, because that will be under the international marketing. So let us prepare. And follow me on my social media accounts, especially to the new one, which is actually my Instagram. That's miggy7215.pmgph. PMGPH, the username, is actually my property. No one should use that kind of a username without my permission. So this is Miggy7215, over and out.